Hi, my name is Sydney McCarthy. I am currently a junior at USF and I will be a senior after this summer semester. And I am also a communications major focusing on sports tourism. For this assignment, I chose to talk about the Oh Gemini music video by Role Model, which was released in May of 2024. And it's a music video talking about the aftermath of a breakup. For community goal number 3, which is ensuring healthy lives and promoting well-being for all at all ages, I chose to talk about how isolation can really affect one's health. I found a quote from the World Health Organization that says social isolation and loneliness affects 1 in 6 people and is roughly linked to 800,000 deaths worldwide every year. For the first term that I saw throughout the video, I'm going to be talking about isolation, which I found in chapter 7 of our textbook, and this is the definition is having a lack of people around you. This can be either physically or emotionally. Emotionally is what you see most throughout this entire video. Although he's physically surrounded by people, he's isolating himself from everyone around him. The first instance of this is pretty much the second the video starts. The video opens up to a shot of him walking around in a crowd of people, but he is still standing alone, even though everyone around him is interacting. He's emotionally isolating himself from everyone around him, which can lead to different mental health issues like depression. The second term that I chose to talk about was loneliness, which is also found in chapter 7 of our textbook. This is the feeling of wishing for more people around you. It's kind of similar to isolation. He's watching the people around him being in relationships while he's still grieving his. And there's also a scene which is at about 34 seconds into the video where he watches a girl walk by, which we can just assume is meant to represent his ex and wishing for something that he once had. The whole video is also set in slow motion, which I thought helped support the idea that he is still thinking about someone else, even though he's surrounded by other people. He's not fully present with people that are around him, and he's still longing for something and feeling feelings of loneliness. Similar to isolation, loneliness usually comes with feelings of depression. For the third and final term, I just talk about affect display, which we found in chapter 5 of our textbook. This is basically showing an emotion without explicitly saying the emotion. This can either be done through body language or how you see mostly throughout this music video is facial expression. About a minute and 50 seconds into the video, you see that his face kind of changes, because in the beginning you can tell he's just very somber, very sad, and then you can start to see a little smile on his face. Despite the same lyrics playing over and over again, he's now moving freely, smiling regardless about still thinking about his ex. You can see that there's now a glimpse of hope with him. And then to conclude, overall this assignment made me think and realize how many subtle details play a role in music videos, because I didn't only watch this video for the assignment. I watched a couple different ones to try to find one that I felt like had the most themes. This one I will say is definitely a little harder to find themes, but I think that's why I liked it so much, because it was fun to like pick it apart. If I had just heard just the song and just listened to the lyrics, I would assume that it was a pretty sad song. But then once you watch the video through the effect displays, which I found to be the most influential part of this assignment, you can see the lyrics are a lot deeper than that, because even though they're quite sad, you can see on his face that it's not complete and total sadness. Yeah, that's everything I wrote. Thank you so much.